What's my beef with Meghan Markle and H? Let me tell you, absolutely nothing. We're like Paw Patrol on a roll. Oh my god, what came? So this pumpkin patch is my new Roman Empire. And yeah, I know, for all the haters, I have no life. I'm not new, people. Fully well aware. So I was asking yesterday, like, what's the point of this? And then the Tasmanian devil up in here woke up. Yay. So here's the issue. So Duchess DeLulu went to Paris in the stormtrooper chic outfit and then went to New York, apparently Montecito, I call BS, and then to DC, and then to a bookstore in Montecito. And for someone who says, oh, I don't listen to the nonsense, and my team makes sure that I don't see negative reviews, and that's why she doesn't have comment section on, because she can't take constructive criticism because it's fun living in Delulu land. She has to prove she's mommy of the year, right? So takes the kids to the pumpkin patch. Now, what I didn't say in my last video was this. Hold, please. So I got so excited yesterday, but today, the Tasmanian devil that runs my brain woke up today. New Daddy was there, and I didn't even talk about it. And yes, I know, and you guys always ask me, because my husband's a photographer, lighting red hair sucks. I've made videos about this and done lives. If you miss a live, you miss a lot. I don't know what to tell you. But it does seem odd because her kid's hair is like the 80s, 90s t-shirt. Not hyper energetic. Like, but it would just change color with your sweat. You know what sounded like a good idea in the 90s? Give a bunch of teenagers with raging hormones a shirt that changes color on a daily basis. This is the kid's hair. But the point is, New Daddy is here. So who's H right now? Like Kato Kaelin living in the pool house and New Daddy's living in the other house? He's given more attention to this kid than H did. He's just happy that he figured out what a triangle looked like. Oh my god. And you should thank Sesame Street. I've said it once, I'll say it again. Give a lot of money to PBS. Because, well, this is how Harry makes it through the world. So here's my other question. Now, for the moms, parents out there, these are the fanciest chairs I've ever seen in my life at a pumpkin patch. And even the stone. Like, there's even like a butt buffer here, so you're not sitting on wood. I've never, ever in my life, these are chairs that would be in our kitchens right now. Why are they there for a pumpkin patch? Because every pumpkin patch I've ever been to, and yes, I'm from the hood, I fully admit it, they're plastic, so the workers can just hose them down. You can't hose down wood. This is how we know this was all set up, because Megsy listens to everything. Everything. And comments on other people's stuff. And I'm not going to give this jabroni who has put me on his TikTok 1,000 times over. I'm glad he's making money. I'm Canadian. I say it over and over again. I don't make money. I do this because I have no life. And I'm funny. You're welcome. But these are fancy chairs. I'm just saying. Also, a lot of people have brought up, and it's Megan's Mole, and I love Megan's Mole. I don't know how to be your friend, but I want to be your friend. They were carving the pumpkin from the bottom, and let me tell you what I know. Martha Stewart. She is Polish. I'm Polish-Ukrainian. I get the European crazy. Okay, so you go from the bottom. That was a whole tutorial years ago. So you could take the pumpkin and put it over the candle. Now, I'm not saying it's the right way. I'm just saying Martha started it and Megsy copies it. Also, H here has a bunch of bracelets over his wrist. A lot of you guys are not happy about it. Would I date a guy with bracelets on his arm? No. Some people said it's like a Taylor Swift thing because they want to get invited to Taylor Swift's wedding. This is not going to happen. I have a better chance getting invited to Taylor Swift's wedding. No, I don't. Queen Elizabeth, the corgi, does. I'm just the talking head who no one cares about. I know my role, people. Everyone's here for the Queen. Also, I have a question, because I've been to many pumpkin patches. I have 3 kids. Oh my God. Why didn't the kids carve the pumpkin, gut the pumpkin, roast pumpkin seeds? Why? And Lexi, the FBI here, when I did my live, thank you, Lexi, asked a very good question. And Michelle as well. Where's all the food? Like, when you go to the pumpkin patch, don't you go for the mini donuts and the ciders and the popcorn and the kettle popcorn and the caramel popcorn and the food and the food and the food? And why aren't these kids allowed to be around other kids? Why aren't these kids allowed to be around each other? Because they're like 6 feet apart, like it's 2020 all over again. Oh my God. Also, where's the pumpkin carving kit? Now, this is from Amazon. Don't buy it here. It's way too much money. You can go Dollarama in Canada and get it for $4. But you get 15 stencils and some tools, and the kids have some fun. How come the kids are not doing this? And why aren't you roasting pumpkin seeds? That's the best part of the pumpkin. I'm not understanding. Also, this whole pumpkin patch BS was all to be in People magazine for Megsy to look like a good parent. Because, again, listens to every conversation known man. And as everyone has pointed out, I'm not taking credit for this. How many pumpkins does it take for them not to be even close to each other? And thank you to everyone who commented on my last video from California. You said it's 75 and sunny, right? Like, it's warm, which would be like 30 something degrees in Canada. That's sun tanning weather. Why are you wearing jackets? Now I get it. The Canadians are hot just looking at this picture. But again, nothing makes sense in this. Oh my God. Also, where's the petting zoo? Everyone knows. And where's the corn maze? Everyone knows when you go to Pumpkin Patch, at least here, where I live. There's a corn maze. I'm not going in there. That's when the blonde... Not happening. Watched too many movies for that one. Where's the petting zoo? Where's the goats? Where's the bunnies? Where's the donkey? Well, I guess Harry's the donkey. Jackass. Really, at the end of the day. But none of this makes sense. It's just to get us to talk about, and I'm a sheep, apparently. Bah. I'm getting baited. To talk about, see you next Tuesday, for Megsy's new launch. For tomorrow. What do you guys think it's going to be? Anything to distract from someone who worked for Netflix for 20 years and hit the bricks in 3 months? Yeah? Yeah? I smell a lawsuit.